This video demonstrates what you do when the sample size for a sample proportion doesn't meet the requirements to be able to use the normal model. So in this case, we had 17 students, so that would be our sample size. Our sample proportion was 0.45 or 45%. If we calculate n times p times 1 minus p, that's going to be less than 10. In fact, 45% of 17 is going to be less than 10. So the distribution will be, for the sample proportion, will be skewed. And if we try to use the proportion stat package, it's going to give us the wrong p-value. So in this case, since that is not satisfied, we're going to go to Stat, our calculators, to Binomial. In our binomial, we need to give it what our n is. Our n would be the 17. Our p here would be the null p, so that's going to be 0.45. It's our hypothesized proportion. And now then, the alternative is greater. Because this is a discrete distribution, we're going to use greater than or equal to. And so in here, we're going to put what did we actually end up with. We actually ended up with 14 completing the class. So I have n is 17, our sample size. Our hypothesized proportion is 0.45, and we ended up with 14, so we're going to look at the probability that it's 14 or greater. And so that probability, you can see here, is 0.002. And so in this case, this would be less than our alpha level, and so we would reject. That would be sufficient evidence for us to conclude that the true proportion was greater than 45% in this case.